I wanted for our hors d'oeuvre this week, because we're talking about showers, there are some tips for successful shower sex. And while I'm not a fan...
There is no shower sex that's successful.
While I'm not a fan, here are some tips. Be prepared, first off. So make sure any and all toys are charged. Place the lube in an easily accessible place. They say that because people, water is not lube. I know it's wet, but it ain't the type of wetness that you want during sex. So place lube in an easily accessible place. Confirm that you're both comfy with the water temperature. That's a big one. Because, baby, when I hop out the shower, my skin is blistering red. I like it really hot. That don't feel good on a nigga balls. It don't feel good on the shaft. And you want that motherfucking water temperature.
Sorry to that man, because I want it.
Great. So please do that. Also, keep starting positions in mind. You want to also be sure to add a non-slip mat. I think that's the fear that also allows people not to really get into the vibe in the shower, is that they're scared they're going to slip. There are a ton. You could go to the motherfucking Dollar Tree, okay? Get you a non-slip mat. That's another one. Tidy the shower beforehand. This is important because I'd have been in a lot of my friends' homes lately. Bitch, y'all have every product. It'd be 100 motherfucking products around. If we're going to be grabbing and holding on to stuff, you don't want it to be to where you knock a whole bunch of products over and now you ruin the moment.
Also,
you got to pick up your face wash, your motherfucking coochie wash,
there shouldn't
your body
be
wash.
that many things in the shower anyway. I had a feng shui lady come. Y'all will see it on Sex Cells. She came and she basically talked about how many things I probably don't use daily in the shower. I was like, damn, it was only 3 things. Pussy wash, Labo Noir 29, and a fucking like coconut rice body wash that I use. However, I have mad shampoo and conditioner, different types, masks, whatever. I don't wash my hair every day.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
You do?
Because I'm a blonde person, like I do a lot of the purple shampoo and then I have regular shampoo.
Do you wash your hair every day? Do you have to?
No. It depends. Like when I do a lot of foaming lotions. So I don't like that those chemicals sit in my hair and it ends up changing my hair color. Like I'm platinum. So I constantly, if I'm doing finger waves or I have a setting lotion in my hair, I wash it out because I don't want it to affect my texture, but also the color.
You know what I wanted to know? So right now I have a kind of reddish braids. All my niggas, all 1.5, said this is their favorite hair on me.
Okay.
What is men's favorite for you?
I honestly don't care. It's what I feel comfortable in.
I'm just asking. What do people say like you?
It's weird because
my favorite is the blonde.
Well, I'm in the cut that most niggas before I cut my hair was like, bitch, I ain't fucking you if you bald head. A lot of niggas don't like bald head bitches. Niggas love this shit. Like when 24/7 came back over after we took our little break during the pandemic and during my relationship, I said, I really like this. I like this little blonde shit on you. Like, so right now it's this.
I don't like I like the cut on you. My favorite of the colors is blonde. Then my second favorite hairstyle on you, I would say, I saw some pictures of us that Siggy brought where you had the curl. I liked you in a curly weave. That was cute.
Yeah, that was my go-to. But I mean, the curly weave for me, especially the half wig, reminds me of me trying to hide my face or me trying to look smaller. So I used to do really big hair to make my face seem smaller.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, so like when I look at me in the curly hair, I'm so like, this is liberating for me to be able to have a shortcut.
Short hair is bold, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the face
I'm not gonna
for
lie. 2024, I'm doing the buzz. So it's not going to be pixie. I'm going buzz. I was going to do it.
You going to keep blonde?
Yeah, I'm going to keep blonde, but I'm going buzz. So I'm going from pixie to like the amber rose. And I'm excited about it.
I have a fun story for you guys.
Go ahead.
Recently, I asked Mandii for some advice about fingering a butthole on Patreon. And it wasn't the butthole that I thought I'd be fingering.
Wait, what?
Had sex with a woman recently.
Finger a nigga's ear?
I haven't had sex with a woman in a long time, but I had sex with a woman recently. And when I fingered her, she was super clean. No taste, no smell, like just great. Well, perfect pussy taste. And I would also say this person is very clean. I was in their home. After I fingered her asshole, there was a smell in the room that changed.
Okay.
And
she probably had coffee that day.
I literally couldn't finish. I wasn't going to hide the fact that I could smell the shit. I looked at my hand and I was like, there's no shit here. And I'm like, oh my God, I unlocked her asshole. Like, I opened her booty hole.
Wait, there was no
residue.
You know what's crazy?
I was like, I opened her booty hole up to where maybe she's like farting.
Or maybe it's just on the walls. It didn't land in your fingers. It's crazy because I got that little thing. You know when you go to the nail salon?
Maybe it's on the walls.
And they have that little brush. So I have it in my bathroom because if I'm fingering or doing anything, oh bitch, I scrub under my nails like before and after sex. Like every time I hop in the shower, anytime I'm done with my makeup, I take the little brush and I scrub. I know my stomach's been growling all day. I scrub underneath my nails, but I don't.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Nails. Sex is one of those where it may turn me off. I go into sex now understanding there may be smells, especially like now when I left my relationship and went back to protected sex. The smell of condoms, I was like annoyed by it. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Condoms stink.
I haven't been using condoms, and I realized my pussy when I rubbed it, like just the smell on his dick when I sucked it after. I had to realize like there's literal smells that come with sex.
So I just want to say
and you just can't be bothered by them.
When the shit came out of her ass,
you said there was no shit on your fingers, so the shit didn't come out.
The shit came out of her ass.
The smells happen.
It was super uncomfortable because I feel like her and I were both very aware that like we couldn't finish. And she texted me about it after. And the text message almost made it more uncomfortable. She's like, oh, here's the thing. And I'm bringing this up because I feel like we need to talk about how to get away from awkward situations. The text message I got was so insecure and weird and uncomfortable that like I felt myself trying to pacify her for the moment. And I wish we could have just like laughed it off. She was like, it was like almost like a long, I don't even want to read it because I feel bad. But basically it was like, this bitch was like, I feel like you're never going to see me again. Da, 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 da. I've known her for just like a little bit. We've been flirting around. We'll like grab a drink randomly. And so we had sex where like, it was a very quick thing.
Okay.
So when it happened, I had felt like maybe it would have happened in the past. But when it happened, I feel like, when I say would have happened in the past, I mean just us fucking. I felt like she could have just been like, oh my God, girl, let's jump in the shower. Like there could have been this something that you covered it up with. But instead, you just wrote me and told me how I'm never going to see you again because XYZ happened. But
there was probably a level like where you made her feel uncomfortable. But I mean, we've talked about this. I think it was with 4. Like we both respond very differently to bodily functions, I would say. Like we talked about the farting with 4. I'm fine and comfortable with that. And I don't think there's a problem with it.
I don't know if there's a way I can make someone feel comfortable for shit. I think what we could do is like...
but it wasn't even shit. It was just the smell of an anus.
It wasn't the smell of an anus, Mandii. Basically what I think happened was after my hand came out of her, not my whole hand. It was like 2 or 3 fingers though. I just think that the fart were like silent.
Was there anything on the sheets?
Here's what I'm saying. I feel like there has to be some kind of dialogue that you have when we all can smell something. Stank pussy too, bro. Like, when my hand came out of her, I think she just kept farting. I think her butt was like open. And like the fart was so intense, bro. Like, you know when it's thick in the air? I don't know if there's a world...
Did you hear a noise?
There's music on.
I mean, there's air. I mean, to me, I'm not going to lie. I go into anything anal understanding there may be a mess or a smell. I mean, we're humans. We can't control that.
If there is a mess and a smell, are we not going to talk about the mess and the smell?
There's nothing she could have... I mean, damn, your stomach really growling.
I'm hungry.
I'm starving. To me, there's no... It's just really loud. And look, you can't help that your stomach is growling.
I'm not shitting on the...
She probably... There was no shit. It was just a smell. It's an anal smell. To me, I'm not going to lie. There's nothing to talk about. It's a humanly bodily function. Bitch, I was in the motherfucking Delta Lounge the other day. This nigga walked by and we heard me, this lady across me and the lady next to me. We all just looked at each other. We're like, yep, that's what he just did. He just farted, didn't fucking apologize, kept on walking to the motherfucking buffet and didn't say nothing. So we're all just looking at each other. We have a quick laugh. And then, bitch, we all go back to our laptops.
That hoe knew her motherfucking booty hole.
Okay, I know it stunk.
She asked for it.
I'm not going to lie. I've looked on the sheet and seen something on the sheet. bitch, I might pull the blanket over it.
Yeah.
Do I sit here and be like, damn, you see the skid mark I left on the sheets? No. I sit here and I'm in the booty hole, like, if anything is happening in the booty hole, bro, we don't sit here and acknowledge that a bodily function took place. We literally realize that that's what we were.
I feel like you can say this.
Bro, we don't talk about it.
I feel like you can say this because you didn't smell it.
No, but I've had anal sex.
Have you ever smelled eggs when they're old?
Bitch, I have fucking pegged a nigga and I pulled that shit out and shit was on the strap. I have definitely seen and smelt shit. I have seen skid marks on sheets. To me, if you are going into the booty hole, what I'm not gonna do is make someone feel like, damn, they stanky, or I know where I'm at. I know where you at. Either or. And no, I'm not gonna lie. There has never been a conversation about anything left or smelt while anal sex. We literally go and clean up and get back into it.
The emotional dumping on me was the issue. Also, she doesn't know I have a podcast, which is why I'm feeling uncomfortable to talk about this in this moment.
Girl, you brought it up.
Right. I'm saying that's why I'm bringing it up. She doesn't know I have a podcast, so that's why I'm feeling comfortable to talk about it. But
not you having someone that don't know you have a podcast. Now, where'd you meet her? Because, bitch, I'm trying to meet niggas that don't know I got a podcast.
Honestly, in the Lower East Side, but she's foreign, so that's probably why. Like, she's not. And it's crazy because when you meet Black foreign people, it's like even funnier because you're just like, damn, you are really not African American. Wow, all right. But no,
I mean, we have a lot of our.
No. I'm saying when you're having conversations like even hip hop and whatever.
Like, we got South Africa, we got London, we got a lot of places overseas
with hip hop
that fuck with us.
Yeah,
Ghana too, bitch. I went to Ghana. I didn't realize how many fucking Whoreible members were in Ghana.
No, I mean, I'm dating an African dude who's like, yo, like this country ass shit you be listening to do not resonate, bitch. But I think like what made it crazier was the request for the anal shit and then the emotional dumping after. So that kind of like really made me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Like, I don't want this to now be something where like, you know, if you're hella insecure about it, you got to dump on somebody else, bro. You can't dump on the person you just had sex with.
That's why you're talking about it on the podcast. You're dumping right now.
No, I'm saying like,
dump.
I didn't just fuck you and fart in your face, Mandii.
But see, I've had a girl fart in my face while I ate her pussy and I laughed about it later. Bodily functions, they don't bother me. Bodily functions.
You were trying to shame me for not being able to have sex through shit.
I'm not. Me and her literally never talked about the fact that she farted while I was eating her pussy after.
I would have laughed too. If it was the noise.
But we kept going.
Okay, you know what?
Noise, smell, skid marks. I told you, if you in a Buddha hole, just expect it.
It was like I opened something that was expired and rotting for a week.
Oh my God.
It was like a tapeworm was in her stomach. That's how bad it was.